Alright, so it is almost 1 a.m. Unfortunately, this camera is blur and it cannot focus. Yeah, you cannot see, right? I'm actually recording for my class, and the camera keep acting like this. I've restarted several times. It sometimes works, it sometimes keeps it like this, unfortunately. And I'm too tired already. My eyes is beyond is beyond tired. We have had a long day from yesterday, actually a long weekend. Yep. So I think we have to call it a night, and unfortunately I cannot record the class in advance. This is no longer in advance actually, because normally I have to, if I want to give the student the chance to watch in the weekend, I will record it back in at least Friday. But unfortunately for this week, I didn't manage to do that because I present to Daura in Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, and then straight away at night there's Lekok Murabi, and then today on Sunday, basically yesterday, this is already Monday, I have from morning until after Asar, Daurah and also Muzakarah. So it's quite packed, and only I realized that I haven't recorded it yet, so I come here to record. Unfortunately, this video is like this, acting up. So I have to call it a day, and I don't think for this week we have pre-recorded lecture, unfortunately, so I have to record after the class, and it's still blurry here. So that's our weekend. Allahu Alam. So sometimes Allah tests us in a different way. Hopefully Allah give us strength for what we need to do, and give us sabr also. So that's the end of the day. I have to go back. My ass cannot take it anymore. What else? So yeah. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. This is Monday morning, 7:45 a.m. here. Current time at the recording. The beginning of the week, and as usual, the beginning of the week, the mood is, as you know. However, I'm going to talk about the last weekend, just the end of that just ended. Thing is, I had my weekend is generally packed anyway, right? But the difference is, I had to deliver 2 daurah on Saturday. One is Saturday morning and one is Saturday afternoon. Hence, I have to prepare, and because of the busy schedule, my preparation went to the very last minute, including Friday evening. And because of that, I actually forgotten that I have not yet prepared the lecture class for this week. Right, so because on Friday my mind is occupied for Saturday, and then on Saturday morning daurah, Saturday afternoon daurah, Saturday evening we have a meeting Lekok Murabi until late night, and then I collapse already. I cannot go further, and my mind is also tired from the full day. And then we woke up the kids early for Sunday, because we have to rush early to Shah Alam for another full day daurah and muzakarah. And at the end of that, we managed to drop by to our son's school to visit him at school, exchanges some stuff, and then went back straight home here, and then done to finish some of the recording, because we have to finish all the recording for the 3 session of daurah and muzakarah. Uploaded it, and then rushed here to the university to do the recording for the class, because I just realized, oh no, I haven't recorded yet, and I prefer to upload it as soon as possible, so that the students have a chance to actually go through the lecture before the class. So now it's already Monday. Okay, so what happened last night is during the recording several things happened. One is it was interrupted, or I have to stop recording several times because I received a call, and that is because we also have another deadline or another thing that we have to submit, which is the blueprint. That's also urgent, so we are dealing with that. And after that, during recording, something like this happened, right? The focus lose out or something. This one is still, you can still see something, right? But as I think as the beginning of the video, I would put it there. It's totally blur through in the middle of the recording last night. So we have to call it off, unfortunately. So this is the state of the camera that we have currently. Unfortunately, it struggled to focus because I think the scratch, I'm assuming it's because of the scratch, right? That's the logical conclusion. So this is a problem for the recording of the class. I'm not sure what to do, but if worst come to worst, if I need to, then I have to fork out some money to actually buy a new one. Otherwise, this is not, I mean, for this one, you can still, meaning my face is not that important, right? It's not even focused. You can still hear my voice, and this particular video will not get any much view anyway, right? But yeah, so that's the situation. So the thing is, I will have to delay last night's recording. However, if whenever I want to try to record back again and still do this thing, where it cannot really focus, it will be tough. It will be tough for the recording session for the lecture, especially because we need a clear whatever written in the whiteboard, right? Otherwise it cannot be comprehended. That's not good. So that is the update for now. So the class for this week, or at least the first class for this week, today and tomorrow, for both section, may be somewhat different in the sense that the lecture, or at least partially, have to be covered in the class. So yeah, if that is what we need to do, that is what we need to do. I do not have the time. Okay, so that's another thing, right? Because I use this camera a lot. Alhamdulillah, during the recording for the Daurah, I haven't checked throughout the whole period, but it seems okay. It seems the focus is not affected. I'm not sure, is it the lighting also that can affect or something? I'm not sure. Is it the battery where it's weaker? I'm not sure. There's no logical end to that, but maybe, anyway, alhamdulillah, Allah make it possible for the recording for the Daurah and Muzakarah. So that's still okay, meaning we get something from this camera in the weekend. But when at the end there, towards recording the class, it's not just like this, is further blur, right? But yeah, so next weekend also we have how many Daurah? 1, 2, 3. So it will be such a waste if this recorder cannot focus like this. So should I buy a new camera? It seems inevitable, but two things: one is the money, one is when should I go out and buy the camera. But anyway, so that's the update, inshallah. So hopefully Allah will guide us to the right path and help us in whatever we need, and we do need Allah's help. Wallahu alam. So see you next time. But I'll just do the equation first, and then we'll